Hello, everybody. Welcome to Riman Difference. I'm here to talk about the opportunity. So I'm waiting for Kat to get on. I sent her an invite. So hopefully she's gonna pop on here soon. And I can't see any comments yet. So let's see. So I'll just start and introduce myself while we're waiting for Kat to join. My name is Natalie. I live in Wyoming. I am 52 years old. I was a teacher, and actually last week I resigned from my job, and I am going to be going to esthetician school. So I've been kind of in makeup and skincare for a few years while I've been teaching, and so I'm going to start doing that. So I have the pleasure of talking to you guys about this company and kind of how I got involved in it. So let's see. I joined at the end of March. I really wasn't looking for another business, but I went through cancer about a year and a half ago. I finished chemo. And after going through that, like my skin just was so dry. It's always been dry, and I've tried lots of quality skincares, and I was experiencing some like super dryness. And I've never used retinols or any acids, or I've never had a chemical peel. I've never done anything like that. Although I know that those procedures can be effective, I had never done any. But let me tell you, I was like, gosh, should I start doing that stuff? I mean, I'm like in my 50s. So I had a friend who told me that she knew about this Korean skincare company that had just launched in North America and Canada. And I was like, okay, tell me more. And she told me that it was the #1 Korean skincare company in Korea, and it is 22 in the world for direct sales. She told me that this company has sold 35 million bottles of this cream to a country of 55 million. And you do the math, I was like, wow, that's amazing. And I actually told my 20-year-old about this company, and she was like, Mom, Korean skincare, that's where it's at. And I like literally didn't know anything about it. Like I didn't know a single thing. Although other than like Koreans have like amazing skin. So I was like, okay. And so my friend like sent me this video, and I watched it, and I was like, wow, like I want to be a part of that. It seemed super exciting. So I joined for $20. It's $20 a year. And I ordered the skincare, and within like 2 days of using it, I noticed that the dryness that I had been experiencing for months was gone, and it literally has never come back. I noticed that the glow and the brightness was back in my face that I'd had when I was younger. And I literally fell in love with this skincare. So that's kind of how I got started. I don't know if I was going to see if Kat, I don't know if she got the invite to come on. So hold on, you guys. I'm just trying to see. I invited her to come on. If she pops on, Kat, if you get on and I see you join, I'll click bring you on video because I don't see you yet. Okay, so I just, oh, she just texted me and I can't text her back, you guys. So Kat, get on, show me that you're watching and I'll add you. Sorry guys, we're like not completely functional here. Okay, so this company is the #1 Korean skincare company in Korea. It just launched in North America here this year. They had a soft launch last year. They have sold, actually it's over 2.5 billion, but they've sold $3 billion in the last 4 years. So it's not a company that like just started. They started in 2018. So they're very well established, which I thought was amazing. I have personally dabbled in different network companies over the years. And one of the things that was really enticing to me was how different this company was. Since I've been a part of it, you know, there's so many opportunities for calls where you're actually on a Zoom with the CEO, product specialist. There's university trainings. It's literally the easiest thing. Like there's so much information, graphics. I mean, I have an absolutely amazing leader, Kate, who has created a landing page for us, has created an onboarding page for us. We have just so many women that are just like so excited about this. Like we literally every day are like in message chats talking about our skin and asking each other what we recommend for people. And it's been a lot of fun. And I do want to preface that you do not have to be like a big social media person. Oh my gosh, there she is! Yay!
Oh my God.
Okay, you might want to turn your volume up. I can't hear you really well.
All right, can you hear me now?
I can, but I don't know. Can you see comments? Because I can't. I can just see people getting on.
So I have my computer behind this because for some reason it wouldn't let me join on my computer.
Oh.
I kept hitting like join.
I can see a comment now. I can see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was just talking about how amazing like our leaders are and how they've like Kate has created this landing page, a welcome page. We have, I mean, you don't have to do anything. Like you don't have to create graphics. I mean, even the company has graphics, business card templates, all the things. So that right there was amazing. And I was also saying, you do not have to be a social media expert. You don't have to be a big viral person. I'm not, to sell in this business. You just have to love the skincare and want to share it with other people. And the biggest thing is just get it on people's faces. And once they have it on, they're going to just fall in love with it. So I talked a little bit about the company. Let's see. I have some notes, you guys, because I want to make sure I didn't forget anything. One of the other things why we're different, our company has their own, they make their own products, their own ingredients. They have 13 patents that no other skincare has. We own those patents. That I thought was really amazing. They have 24 awards that are JERMA tested. If you don't know what that is, Google it, because I'm not going to be the one that's going to be able to explain it all to you. But let me tell you, it's like absolutely amazing. It's backed by science. We have a lab in Korea, South Korea, on Jeju Island, where they actually grow the ingredients that they put in the skincare, which is amazing. So you're not going to have any problems with, there's no supply issues. That's what I was trying to grab. There's like, I didn't know this, but a lot of skincares or a lot of companies actually source their products, their ingredients from other places. So, you know, they have to wait for all that stuff to get it. If they don't have it or they can't get it, then things might be out of stock or something. So we don't do that. We make everything, we source everything. We have 2 warehouses, one in New York and one in California. So even though it's a Korean company, all of our orders ship from there. So, you know, it's awesome. It's really great. They have a $14 million headquarters in Irvine, California, which I cannot wait to be invited to go to one day. I heard it was amazing. What else is there, Kat? I'm trying to think. Let's see.
I just love that it's not harsh, so it's super safe. Like I know you hit on that.
Hear? Yes.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Harsh. So I just love that it's super safe. It's, you know, derma tested, like Natalie said. They rely on botanical ingredients and the Jeju lava water to heal your skin from the inside out. So I know a lot of us in the US and Canada and stuff like that, we're so used to spot treating, right? Like, hey, I have melasma, hey, I have acne, hey, I have, deep wrinkles, all these different things. And really what it comes down to is something's going on internally that is expressing that, right? So if we go inside the cell and we actually give the cell what it needs so it can heal, those things will no longer present. And I love that this company has the science and has the safety seals behind it and all the awards and all the patents for these special ingredients that do just that. The tiger grass, the giant byung pool that they created by adding instead of doing distilled water like most other skincare products on the market use distilled water, right? It's dead water. It's been filtered. There's no minerals and stuff like that in there anymore. They're pulling really fresh water from deep within the earth and pulling it out because it has all these things naturally occurring into it, and it's also not contaminated, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they fed it to the byung pool, and they realized that the plant grew 5 times as big. And that's what they put in our products because they realized it also was 5 times as potent. So all the healing properties of that tiger grass is another way that we describe it. Because tigers literally roll around into it because they know it heals their skin after they get injured. So yeah, the science will blow your mind if you go deep dive into the skincare. But yeah, I just wanted to add to that real quick. If you had something
Yeah.
else to say, Natalie, go jump in.
Well, and Kat is really has a lot of knowledge about like whole health. So we also have a deep talk and we have collagen. So they're really concerned about healing your whole entire body from the inside out. And they're really focused on they want the best. So they're always, working with their scientists at their lab, and they're improving and making things the absolute best products that they can have. So that's a little bit about that, a little bit about becoming a planner. So why would you want to become a planner? This is what I tell ladies that I talk to. I'm like, what's going to happen is you're going to get the skincare. You're going to put it on your face, and your face is going to be glowing like this. I have no makeup on, no makeup. I've not been wearing makeup for over 2 months, ladies. And all your friends are going to say, what are you doing? What is going on with your face? So I always tell my girls, I'm like, so you can sign up as a planner and earn 10% commission and send your friends to you and make 10% off of them, or you can send them to me. That's fine. You don't have to do that. Because I didn't join this with the idea of growing this big, huge business. It just kind of like organically happened. And I've had so much fun. I've had so much fun getting to know Kat and getting to know like so many ladies. And if you just want to use it kind of like as an affiliate and earn 10% commission yourself, you can totally do that. So Kat, you want to talk a little bit about like the comp plan as far as like
Yeah.
what they can do if they want to start to do it, or how they can even make money before they have a team?
Yeah. And I'm going to rewind a little bit because a lot of you guys don't know who I am.
Yes.
Because I didn't come from the same world. I didn't come from Saint. I didn't come from some of these other companies, but I do have background in network marketing. Um, I will say, so I have a family, I have a son, but I do have a big passion for ingredients. So I've definitely been described as an ingredient snob. I do look at labels on every single item all the time because they're constantly changing. Things are getting purchased. So that whole vertical integration that um, Natalie was talking about with the ingredients is very important because they can control each piece and it won't get contaminated. And then they can control obviously how quickly the product goes out and how effective it is. So that's really important. And then going to the compensation plan. So I kind of came in with the same thought as Natalie. I was not looking to build another networking team. I had done that before. I had a lot of great things from it. I will say I got kind of a little bit burnt out. And it really just kind of made me think like I took a lot of great things away from it. I always loved the team part. I love the self-help part. And I kind of really missed that, I would say. But, and I know how rewarding it can be. So I know that it is a great thing, but it really is the product and the company at the end of the day, if they're not behind you. And that's kind of what happened. There were some changes in the company. Next generation took over. Ingredients started changing for the worse, and the product prices were going up in some cases, and it was just no longer in alignment for our family. Fast forward to Riman, kind of same thing. Friend told me about it. I was actually looking for skincare because I had previously used their skincare and they discontinued it. and they couldn't find something comparable for the price. I had done the creams, I'd done the retinol, I had done the things with the dermatologist, I had done like $300 eye creams. Stuff wasn't working. I had never done Botox, so I was highly considering that before Riman, even though I'm like super non-toxic. Um, but I just wasn't finding anything. And so when this came to me and I looked behind the products and then I looked at the comp plan, it just aligned, right? Like Natalie said, it's very flexible. We really do meet you like where you are right now in life. And if you just want to like say, hey, like, yeah, sure, I want to have great products and great skin and, hey, my mom might too, or my sister, or somebody else I know, a friend, a neighbor, you can earn that 10% commission or more. So actually the first 3 ranks are what they call affiliate ranks. So they start at 10%, goes all the way up to 35%. And there's different bonuses that they kind of like throw in along the way, but it really does make it, I would say, an easy thing to jump into without feeling the pressure because it is only a $20 commitment. I mean, that's like lunch these days, I
Yeah.
feel like.
Okay.
It's very minimal. $20 for the year, so that's their annual fee that, gets your whole back office and everything like that, your referral link, your QR code, all your tracking and everything like that. There's no monthly subscription and stuff like that with this. So I love that. And there's also no minimum. So from a flexibility standpoint, I love that because not only did I not feel the pressure that I had to have like a certain minimum to earn my money, it also starting at 10% is like a nice place to start, right? It's not like pennies on the dollar. 10% of your orders and your friends or whoever you refer essentially is where you start, and then you can go up from there. And Natalie, I don't know if you touched on this too, you never start from zero. So it is a
No, I
rolling.
haven't. I didn't. That was like a big plus for me
Yeah.
because the company that several companies I've worked with before, that's kind of the thing is you like
Yep.
work so hard
Yep.
to build and then
Come
you start at
on.
zero every month,
Yes.
you know.
Same experience. Yes. You go back down to zero and then you have to climb the ranks all over again. With Remon, you actually have a rolling 3-month average. So what that means is, say if you join today, it's July, you have August and September, and between those 3 cumulative months are your points between you and your customers. And the points are 90% on the dollar. So if somebody spent $100, it's 90 points, just to make it easy. But you cumulatively put those together, and that's how you climb the ranks.
Yeah.
I think like Natalie and myself, we found very quickly once somebody used these products how easily you kind of climb those ranks. And like Natalie said, everything's plug and play. I did not have a social media background. I did 10 years ago. I stepped away from it. Now I'm kind of re-entering, but most of mine was word of mouth. It was just, hey, let's do a mini facial. Like I have this great, awesome Korean skincare. It's changed my skin. People were seeing it. Like Natalie, just people were just stopping me and be like, what are you doing? Like what is going on in your life right now? Like I can tell you're glowing. People thought I was pregnant. Like all these random comments.
Yeah.
And it just made it so easy, right? It made a very natural conversation. Everybody wants great skin, even guys. I think, we always think like ladies because we're like maybe a little more obsessive about it. But my husband actually snuck the products without even telling me because he saw how quickly the transformation was for me. So he's like, he was using actually a lot of prescription grade stuff. Some of it was really expensive, not covered by insurance. So he just gave it a shot. And I looked at him one day, I'm like, are you using my stuff? He's like, yeah, it
That's
works.
so
It's
funny.
good. It's like, my skin looks good, right?
Yeah, my boyfriend uses it and I mean he loves it.
It's like
He started
Benjamin
out just
Button.
what?
It's like that movie Benjamin Button. I feel like they're like looking younger.
Yeah.
It's just aging
Yeah.
backwards.
And he loves it. And the other thing that we haven't touched on too, you guys, is that they have an amazing hair care and body line.
Yeah.
I mean, the hair care, I took it to my stylist when I got it. The hair care, the water treatment, and the hair oil. And she used it when I went to get my hair done. And she's like, this is fabulous. Absolutely amazing. The body care, the body wash is amazing. The one thing that we haven't touched on, Kat, is that if you join, like, let's say you're a spa owner or you're an esthetician or you are a hairstylist, you can join as a planner. You can earn 10% commission. you can buy the products and you can sell them in your storefront, your salon, and sell them for retail price or more. And so then you're even making more money. You can sell them to your customers,
Yep.
which is amazing. We actually have a few people in our business, like Brooklyn owns a med spa and she's a nurse in Kansas City. She has all of her estheticians using it. We've got another girl, Allison, who's a hairstylist. And she, is using it and loves it. We've got doctors in this company. If you are watching this and you were not in our skincare class that we had a few weeks ago, you can go back through this whole group and you can see all the lives and all the information from all of those people that were talking.
That's true. And then I just wanted to scroll back through the comments real quick. So I'm going to go back to the comp plan. I'm not going to get super into the nitty gritty. I'll let whoever, kind of invited you to this live to go through that with you. And there's actually a follow-up call that I think would be great to listen to that's more from like the corporate side. Some really great leaders that can kind of explain how far you can really go with this if that's what you desire.
Yeah.
I just wanted to stick with the first three. So obviously, Natalie said it's 10% right off the bat. There's no minimum. The next rank is what we call manager. It's 3,000 points. Remember, points are 90% on the dollar, but it's over a 3-month average, right? So it's at 3 cumulative months. So, so you would have like July, for example, August and September together to get to 3,000. It can go very quickly, it can go slower, whatever your pace is that you want to go. That's the beauty of it. But once you hit it, it is lifetime. So you don't go backwards. So that's really cool. Once you unlock that next rank, that is your rank. So you don't go backwards. You don't start over. And if you don't do anything, that's your rank. The next level is senior manager, and that's 6,000 points. Same thing. Once you hit it, you're unlocked, and then now you're at the 30%. So it's 10%, 20%, and 30%. There are some little bonuses on top of there that we call like Riman dollars, which is like a little incentive program for us to buy certain products that the company has for us. So that's really nice, and they're just adding stuff all the time. Honestly, it's beautiful. And then it goes up from there. So it doesn't stop at 35. It goes 45% and beyond. So, but that's when you start to enter the more like team environment as far as like network marketing, right? You start to have some structure requirements, those kinds of things. The only requirement for manager and senior manager is 3 customer purchases in that month. And 3 customer purchases would be like your spouse, your daughter, your mom, like get creative. They're very flexible as far as who your customers are, and there's no minimum on that order. So they could literally order 1 product, and that counts.
Yep.
So that's the beauty of it. And the other thing that I think is really amazing too, that don't get hung up on that, because if for some reason you don't hit that 3 customer requirement in that month, it's just withheld and doesn't come available until you hit it.
Yeah.
So if you don't hit it for some reason in July, but you're a manager, you get it the following month if you hit it, if you get 3 active customers in August, for example. So I love that about this company. They're so willing to like work with us. I feel like with this comp plan, it's so flexible. I think they're so fair as far as how they compensate. And then the beauty of the lifetime, I don't think you can speak high enough to that, because say you have like a really awesome month and then something happens life-wise, you're not starting all over again. It's like, oh crap, now I got to go rebuild and, reach out to everybody all over again. It's like, no, just pick up where you left off.
Yeah. I think that's amazing. And literally every month since I joined, and because you joined around the same time, they've had like a promo, a bonus, a sale. This month, if you join, they have like some bonuses. If you get like 3 planners to join with you and they hit 1,000 business points, you get $300. I mean, reach out to your planner that invited you here. They can give you all the specific details. And actually still this month, it's free if you're a Canadian to join. Like, I want to be free. I know, but $20 is amazing. Like, I mean, $20, like you said, Kat, like that's lunch, and you buy skincare and you love it. And you do have a 30-day empty bottle money back guarantee, but no one returns it because they fall in love with it. So we want you guys to ask any questions too, and we can answer. We just kind of wanted to tell our story and kind of go over the overview. One thing I know that a lot of people are always asking me is like, and Kat and I were actually talking about this today, ideas. Like, what if you don't have a big social like network? What if you don't have a lot of friends? You know, I've had people tell me that before. I can't do this. I don't have a lot of friends. Well, I don't have a lot of friends either. My best friend lives in another state, and I have a couple friends here, but you know, you can talk to your church group, your, you know, prayer group, your mom's group, you know, find a women's networking, find a boutique that would let you set up and do something. I have personally been doing samples since I started. I chose to do that. And in our group, lots of ladies are doing that. And we have like all the information on how to do it and how much to charge and everything. For me, that worked really well. We are coming out with experience kits that are supposed to be third quarter. So they're going to be very similar to like the travel size. They're going to come in a really nice box with directions. I'm hearing that they're supposed to be something that's left like on there all the time. And they would be like, I think they said like a month's worth. So that would be a really great thing for somebody to try if they weren't ready to just dive into the whole entire line. But some ladies do samples, some ladies don't. In the group, the culture of our group is just so amazing. Like it's unlike anything I've ever been a part of. Everybody is so kind, you know, offering suggestions, offering help. I'm going to be honest, there's some ladies in here that I like really like was like stargazing at for years. And you know, and that's so terrible, but like they are so amazing. So amazing. Our leaders, Kate, Courtney, Lori, Lindsay, Kristen. I mean, everybody is just like so amazing. I can't even tell you guys enough. And for me, not having like tons of really close friends, that means a lot to me. Being able to create relationships, getting to know people. So, I mean, I can't tell you a reason why you shouldn't join. So,
No,
I'm
I
sorry, but you know, you
That's
guys
so
need
true.
to join. You just need to come and have some fun. And like Kat said, we are going to take you where you're at. So if you're a runner and you're ready to go for it, we're going to help you get there. If you're a walker, that's fine. We're going to help you there. If you're a jogger, we're going to help you there. I mean, your planner who invited you here wants you to experience the same stuff that they have. I could go on and on.
I
Kat,
know.
what else do you want to say?
We really could. And it's really, I hope you guys feel it too. It's like, it's super genuine. We're so excited and we have so much, like, so many smiles and energy because it really is that amazing. Once you get the product on your face, you just like, you can't unsee it. Like, I know in the beginning for me, I kept walking by the mirror and I was like, this is my face, right? Like, what happened? It's like magic. And in the chats, like, we all had a lot of fun with that, especially in the beginning as we were all doing it together and we were seeing everybody's like before and after. After only like 3 or 7 days, you see like dramatic things like missing or changing on people's faces, and it's mind blowing. So you definitely have to get your hands on it. If you have not tried these products yet, I would say you're not doing yourself justice if you don't at least try it, because you're most likely going to be completely blown away. I just want to address some of the comments in the chat because I saw some comments popping up as you were talking, Natalie.
Okay.
So as far as the points, so that's your purchases plus your customers and your directs. So that's that number that we were talking about, the 3,000, the 6,000, to get through those ranks. So that's a nice thing too, that you get to count your own purchases. Because I know some companies that doesn't count towards your rank. So really nice here. It doesn't matter how the volume comes in. It's just your directs is what they're looking at, your purchases and your customers. So I hope that answers that question. Somebody talked
Can you talk about, somebody asked, do you get a discount on your products? So.
Yes. So great question. So we actually pay the same price as our customers. I would say the only exception is there is a customer loyalty program that the company does recognize that if a customer purchases over, I think it's, I believe, $1,000, they start to unlock a 5% discount, and it shows up in their mall. So actually, technically, my husband still is a customer, and he gets 5% completely off on his purchases. Um, so there is like a rewards program that there's a graphic on that explains it very beautifully.
Yeah.
But that, I would say, is the only discount. But otherwise, we're paying the same price.
Right.
So
However, when you purchase the products, it's like twofold, because you earn commission on it, which you get paid on the following month. When you purchase products or starter kits, those points go towards your volume of ranking to the next level if you want to. We also just started this month a new program called Riman Dollars. So you can earn more points and like earn these Riman dollars, which your planner can explain to you more, to buy like exclusive gifts, like Kat was saying. And there's literally like so many bonuses. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, no, and people were talking about samples, like, do we charge for samples? So we don't currently actually have samples for purchase directly from the company. They're working on something called an experience kit that they're coming out with later. So they're always listening to us and getting that feedback, which I think is beautiful, because I definitely did not experience that before. I felt like it was a big black hole. It'd be like, oh, we'll get back to you, and like crickets. Or it never went anywhere. You get the feedback, you're like, hey, I guess somebody, maybe, hopefully it's lifted, but you never saw a change.
Right.
This company, literally in 24 hours, I have seen made changes from feedback. That is unheard of.
Yeah, they listen to all of our feedback, which is amazing. So one more question. I keep seeing people asking, like, I want help with the samples. So Kat, have you made samples? I can't remember.
Yeah. Yes, most of my purchases are samples. I had, I think like after like the first 10, I had like 100% order rate.
Yeah.
Which I was like blown away.
I know there's a lot of people who don't do it, but so if the ladies that are asking about how you make samples, so check with your planner, find out what team your planner is in, because you're going to be in, if we're invited here, you're going to be under one of our director, like our director or our team leader. So we have Telegram chats that we have, like several of us, Kat, me, other ladies that are doing samples. We have links to the Amazon, containers that we're using, labels, exactly what we're doing, what we're selling. Some women are charging more money than others. I figured out what would work for me, and you can charge whatever you want. I do know, like close friends, I just gave some to, but I was doing another business where I was just giving free samples, and I had no orders. So I just charge a little bit to cover my product and my shipping, because I ship a lot of them out. And I have 9 out of 10 people order. So do we have planners in Houston, Texas? If you are not currently with a planner, you can message us and we can connect you to our team. I do know that there is a big, huge team in Texas, but I'm not sure who's like ahead of that.
We are literally like all over the place. So I'm on the East Coast.
I'm in Wyoming.
Yeah, you're Wyoming. I say you're close to the West Coast. I'm like, we're all over the place. We have everything in between. We have up to Canada. So don't feel like you're alone. There's definitely people all over, sprinkled.
There is.
And there's little pockets like popping up every day. And like Natalie said, like, she'll help connect you with the right person. And then the next call, I would say, would definitely be on the corporate call. And in that one, you'll just see this thread, and it'll be like every city, state, that just like sprinkled in there. So
I just had a brain fart. There was something that I want to tell you guys that was really important. And
well, we're growing like crazy. Like crazy. That's all I can say.
We're all over the place. Sorry, ladies, because this is not like, I have notes, Kat has notes, but we're just so excited about this business. It's just contagious. So we are definitely not the ones that are like Kate has like Kate. She was on a call last week, so you guys can watch her. She is amazing. She's the money girl. She can tell you every single thing.
Yeah.
I'm. I mean, we're more the knowledge girls, like the skincare issues. We can help
Yeah.
you recommend what to, give your customers, and we just get excited about it. But if you guys have any other questions, make sure to reach out to the planner that invited you. Like Kat said, there is
Yeah.
corporate overview calls, usually like at least 3 times a
Yeah.
week,
Yeah.
that you can get more details. And I like to watch different ones because there's going to be different people, and you're going to resonate with somebody. You may not resonate with one call, but you might resonate with another call. So it just is a good idea to,
Yeah.
kind of watch a couple of them and see. What else? Does anybody else have any more questions? I know you guys are all like asking about. Um,
I feel like they're ready to get started. They're asking about samples and like the
I
different
know.
drinks. I mean, you know what?
Um,
It's not something to overthink because it is pretty simple at the end of the
oh,
day.
I know. This almost came to
Go.
me. Oh, okay. This is a 52-year-old brain fart. So people are asking like where people are all over. This was another reason why I was so excited about this after I got the products. This is a ground level opportunity with a company
Yeah.
that's established. This is not even like viral yet, you guys. So this is a great time to get in. And you're going to be able to build with everybody else. And then I'm going to answer this, and Kat, you're probably going to be able to answer this one too. They just said, why Riman instead of other skincare? So when I talked during the skincare class, one of the things that I have learned was that Koreans teach their children at a very young age rituals. So they are teaching their kids to double cleanse. They're teaching their kids to use SPF every day. They're teaching their kids about skin types and how to take care of their skin. And these products heal your skin from the inside out. So the difference between Korean skincare and Western skincare, although you can get retinoids, you can get AHAs, you can get BHAs, hopefully I have those terms right, that are going to target the problems on your face. Sometimes
Yeah.
you're compromising your skin barrier and you're damaging it. And the only way to continue to have those results is to continue to do those things. And like Kat said, like spending $300 on an eye cream that shows you no results when you guys can get this for 60 bucks. And this is going to give you hydration. It's going to brighten your under eyes. It's going to help with darkness. It's going to help with tightening. It's affordable luxury. It's plant-based.
Yeah.
It's safe for kids. It's safe for all skin types. So, I mean, that's enough for me. Okay.
Yeah. I think you're kind of touching on one of the other questions, which was like why cosmeceutical grade. It's so hard to say. I don't know why. Versus medical grade. So medical grade is definitely going to be those harsh actives, and the only way to call yourself medical grade too, it has to have a certain percentage of an active ingredient to do something on your skin, right? An active ingredient is actually regulated, so that's why it's medical grade. Okay.
Yes.
Cosmeceutical grade is from plant-based healing, and it focuses on healing properties from plants. So you're not looking at those harsh actives to get that same result, or I would say better with Riman. You're going to get it directly from a plant or something occurring in nature. They use
Right.
propolis in one of the products and stuff like that. And another thing, I don't know if we talked about, that these are gluten and vegan. Almost every product is gluten and vegan friendly. So if you have allergies, this is hyperallergenic, which I know can sting to a lot of people that deal with, different things internally, that they have to be very, very careful about, because what you put on your face gets absorbed into your body. And so that's, I would say, like just another amazing thing that this company has taken into account, is that they very much focus on what is safe and what is safe for all skin types.
Right.
And then why the skincare versus others? I think we kind of like touched on that a little bit, but I would say in a nutshell, I don't, I honestly would like to challenge somebody to find me something better that works at this level and is this safe at this price. I
Right.
just, in the US especially, I don't think you're going to find it.
No.
I would love to challenge somebody to find me something better because one, I haven't experienced it. I've tried a ton of different products. And then two, the price I think is just unmatched. And I don't think we can actually create that here in the US for this price.
No.
I think the Koreans are sitting literally on a gold mine with the Jeju lava water and then the giant Pyong pool, which just happens to occur in South Korea and be
Right.
accessible there. So I think that's where Riman really has this huge differentiating factor when you compare Riman to like almost any other product on the market.
Yeah. Two questions. One, do you have to carry inventory? Absolutely not. I mean, if you want to, you can. If you have a lot of people, that's the beauty of it is you can buy a starter
Yeah.
kit. You can carry the products, you can sell them for retail, but you don't have to. My mom did Mary Kay when I was growing up, and and then she got back into it when she was older, and she had so much product she gave
Yeah.
like my sister and I because she had to have all that product. So that's a beauty. You don't have to have it, but like if you own a spa or something, that's awesome to have. Um, and there, yes, no animal testing. It's all cruelty free. Um, have you tried Alavida? No. Um, I have researched it, and so has Kat.
Yeah.
I'm not I'm not comfortable talking about that. I just suggest that you do your research on your products, and if you're interested in the business, do your research on the comp plan from both and make a choice that is good for you.
Yeah.
So,
I haven't tried it. And like to Natalie's point, like I don't really want to speak directly about that product. The only thing I will say is I don't, from what I have heard and what I've seen from friends, is that it does not work on all skin types.
right.
For myself in particular, I'm typically more on the acne, oil prone, especially during the summertime. My skin can vacillate very quickly, and so anything with thick oil like that would completely, I could just see
Yeah.
completely clogging my pores, and that is the feedback that I have received.
And reach out to your planner that invited you because, a lot of us that have been like Kat and I have been in this since March. We both are really interested in product information. We both are continuously studying, and this is an awesome thing that I never experienced before. Our product specialist is also a biochemist, Angie. She's always doing videos on We Are Riman on Instagram that you can actually watch. We have product university trainings that were from the year before, and then we've had like a summer one where it's every Wednesday. I mean, you learn about stuff I hope I learn when I go to esthetician school, but like all about the hair and how these products like deliver and help your hair grow and I'm all the things. So that's really awesome. But the person that invited you here can definitely put you into the right direction. And Kat's right. I love that it's made for all skin types. We have two lines. We have the EX line, which is safe for all skin types. Then we have the Radiant Som 100 line, which generally they say it's for more mature skin.
Yeah.
I'm 52 and I love it. A lot of our ladies are using it in combination. It is oil based, so if you are like super acne prone and oily skin, we don't typically recommend that to start with. We want to strengthen your skin barrier, get it healthy. We do recommend the EX line, but also get with your planner or Kat or I. Like, there's a lot of ladies that we really know like what's the skin type, what issues do you have, what do you want to work on, what products have you used before, have you had any treatments, and then we can help you figure out what products to start with.
Yeah.
And go at a slow pace so that you can see the most results out of it. So I am 52, Jennifer. I am 52, but I'm aging backwards. I've been told that I cannot tell you how many times. Riman is where it's at, ladies. That is where it's at. So I guess we could just go on and on and on and talk
Yeah.
forever, but we don't want to keep you guys. We'll go back through the comments and answer if there's anything else that you want. Do you have anything else to say, Kat?
No,
Okay.
I think we said it. Yeah, I think we said it beautifully. And
Yeah.
yes, I think just get back with who invited you. Go through, like you said, go through your concerns, your comments, whatever's on your mind.
Yeah.
And they'll be able to guide you. So,
Yep. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Get with your planner that invited you. If you have questions, Kat and I are happy to answer. We'll go back through if we missed questions. We're going to be doing these opportunity calls every week. It'll be somebody else different. So yeah, I guess enjoy the rest of your week. And thank you for joining us. And we're ready for you to join because this is a great community. So, all right, you ready?
bye.
All right, bye. Thank you.